Sexy couple costumes. Do you love him enough to dress like him? Many couples miss the traditional fancy dress outfits for sexy ones. Sexy fancy dress outfits can be a sure way to liven up any fancy dress party. In addition, thanks to some ingenious online retailers of fancy dress outfits, sexy fancy dress outfits are not limited to just women's styles. Many people like the idea of matching their costumes with their partners, and it certainly is a conversation starter at any fancy dress function. Couple costumes are becoming more impressive, more popular and most sought after. They're also easy to recognise. You're guaranteed not to hear those embarrassing words, "What did you come as then?" Sexy couple costumes are so much more eye-catching than the typical fancy dress outfits. Here's some ideas for your sexy couple costumes. Naughty pirates. Long known as the bad boys of the sea, pirate couple costumes can be sexy for both men and for women. High black boots can look equally sexy on men as on women. Make a sexy jaunty hat one of your necessary fancy dress accessories. Pirate men look good in tight black pants, showing off their chests with an unbuttoned shirt. Remember your own personal touches of gold jewellery and other fancy dress accessories. Gangsters. Gangster couple costumes for a gangster and his sexy mob girl. Add your own gangster hats and guns if they're not included with fancy dress outfits. A firefighter and his female firefighter are sure to turn heads. Any uniform fancy dress outfits for men and for women can be put together for couple costumes. The movies have provided us with some ideas for fancy dress couple costumes that are a little bit different from the traditional fancy dress outfits. Although it's now been some time since its release, no one would fail to recognise his and her Ghostbusters fancy dress outfits. A little more up to date is John Connor and Blair Williams' Terminator fancy dress outfits. Bring the heat of the Nile to your fancy dress party. For women, transmit your inner Cleopatra with a revealing frock, high heel sandals and rich makeup.